really hard to reliably engage on. As
okay, that's a Jhin.
I am a little surprised. We hadn't really talked yet. I know your opinions on this, but we hadn't really talked yet about the damage profile.
But to shred through things.
So I'm very curious as to how this is going to work out. I think Jhin is going to have a pretty tough time playing this game. The one benefit is that on this patch, right, Storm Razor Rush on Jhin is extremely strong, is one of the champions that uses that extremely well, and T1 might just be looking to get early laning leads and then shove that into an immediate win. And let's not forget what happened to the Xayah a bunch of times the last time it was played for T1.
Damage profile doesn't matter if you win 20 minutes. Let's jump into game number 1. All right, both teams' fans are at full voice here in LoL Park today. I was actually quite surprised. HANWHA Esports, on day 1, the fans were a little quiet, a little subdued. Today, losing their minds. You love to see it. Absolutely fantastic. T1, though, let's see how they're going to bounce back from MSI. A lot of learnings to come from this particular game. I'm personally, and this is the problem, Chronicler, with you know, me being on this desk for this game, is that I just don't like Jhin very much.
It is paired with Maokai,
A few more buttons are Gumishi carrier by the looks of things. As cleared, going to try and return the favor here. Gets some vision down. The Sentinel getting mad at Ona for the moment. As carrier, he will rotate in. And Vault Breaker going to be used. That is not going to be the steal, but that is a lot of damage. It's cleared. Going real far forward. Life having to flash to make sure he stays alive. Deadly Flourish will connect as Zeus just doing some between the turrets things as the Jax, much like we saw.
Crit Jhin. Showmaker as... Oh, no, might touch over the wall here.
He is. He's flashing in immediately. Grand entrance. They know the Life doesn't have his flash available. The heal comes down, but I just don't think he's zippy enough. Deadly Flourish will be avoided for the moment as Viper has red-white guns, but it means don't fight for HANWHA Esports as the Lulu will go down. Clear target and executed perfectly here by T1.
Great job here.
He kind of helps out. It's Gumishi here towards his bottom side trying to grab some plates, and it looks like it is just going to be a trade.
Just a trade.
Yeah. Still one that T1 are probably okay with, especially with that cannon minion going into the nether. Still, Viper will deny this second plate. That is certainly good for HANWHA Esports.
And between the Herald still being available, actually, never mind, not being available, going to be thrown down mid here. I think only Clid getting the gold, though. That is a...
yeah, Zeka was kind of...
Obviously, he's going to stack an absolutely ludicrous amount of health. Going to get a lot of value from that.
Yep. As Zeka is just going to get hammered back. Okay, in goes Clid. Faker is dead. Zeka picks up that kill and he's out of there. No Nature's Grasp going to connect either. And that is the Bramble Smash back, but nothing below 50%.
Oh, Clid. I love this. Setting up a trap here.
Oh, very cute positioning. Vault Breaker does come out as Faker. Should be able to get out of this. Does have to use the flash in order to get away, as the charm is going to miss. Twisted Advance from Ona going to save him from that one. Just narrowly avoiding a whole bunch of these. Cannon minion did get missed, so that is definitely a positive in the T1 camp. However, Drakes are going to be evened out. That is going to be Ocean Soul. A little bit of a miss there on that one, but still going to be valuable. As Zeus looking to grab this turret on the top side. Turret already be taken on bottom side for HANWHA Esports, so first turret blood does belong to them. Large reason why they have a bit of a gold advantage right now. As Rift Herald, second one of the game, surely going to be taken down here. And T1 going to get their own version of that. So one Drake, one piece. The amount of evenness could not be higher. Oh, and well, we need the turret to be taken on the top side as Ona. Okay, Cease and Desist going to come down as Carrier, wondering when he can do anything about this situation as Wild Growth. Not really going to get too much outside of the flash.
Set the pace of the game. You're also somewhat relying on them to maybe make a mistake.
Yep. Oh, he's also taking fleet footwork. I mean, there's a lot of walking fast. As Clid going to go in. Cease and Desist back up and available once again as Shirley
Look at King
come down. Okay, another Vault Breaker is going to come forward. Clid going for an engage onto Owner. Not exactly the optimal target as the train is going to drive completely past. The curtains have been called and Viper is sniped by the first one. Kingen gonna stand in front of the rest as he gets Wild Growth. Nice charm. Will connect onto Owner, but now he's gonna try and engage. He goes down as Kingen is just being a punching bag, but he's taken it at least for the moment. The final shot will come through for Gumayushi, but they trade it. Zeus is gonna go down. Gumayushi's still there, still strong. Deals with the zombie for the moment, and I think they're gonna be able to take down this turret. They will be able to do so. I don't know who won. Who won, Chronicle? I think it was T1?
T1 because they get the turret, but that was a very actual ways of T1 to get through this Science health bar are not amazing. Carry on a flank angle here. Let's get spotted.
Yep, Troll Ward does go over the wall. Carrier is going to vacate. Battle Dances over towards Owner. Deadly Flourish connects onto the Scion. And that ward does spot Zekra out. Breaks his Banshee's Veil already. The charm is going to miss Carrier, but lands onto the Dragon. As Zeus looking for that flank angle. Clid also doing the same thing. Clid, this is what so many pro players say is the scariest thing about it. The fact that he could actually be anywhere. He is always flanking. As that Shock Blast just barely goes wide. Vault Breaker going to connect onto Zeus. Ults him as well as the Counter-Strike does come down. There's the Nature's Grasp. Good charm to try and save Clid, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough. He needs the Wild Growth as well as the Vault Breaker. He looks for it, but he cannot actually get it back in time. And Clid is just going to go down. HANWHA Esports have to give this up.
Unironical Jin value there as Zeus hits the Counter-Strike. Guma gets the Flourish, locks down Clid. And then, even if you would have been able to get away, I think that one is a bust for HANWHA. Yeah, and it's understandable, right? You want to try. It doesn't really matter who is Faker.
Yeah, this is what they wanted to happen, as Faker is going to get closed in on Fake. Clid is going to be able to grab him, and Moonlight Vigil has come down. Clid's still alive for the moment, gets a shield as well from the Lulu, and now he just gets punched back. That was cute, but another charm is going to connect. Zekra actually having a fantastic game right now, and Viper will collect the kill on the jungler in the Baron Pit. And I think we have an idea as to what this means. Faker and Owner dead. You can see T1 still wanting to find something. A teleport back going to come in as Zeus. Oh, the lockdown! It's beautiful as Zeka needs to try and keep himself alive. He's going to be able to do so for the moment. Clid with some heroics, but they may have delayed the Baron. They may have done it, but no carrier will fall down. And HANWHA just back to the job at hand.
Do note, though, Owner and Faker, 10 seconds, and I think
they're going to give it up.
Yeah, don't want to run the risk of getting taken down, and it takes a...
And I don't know. Like, who do you think is actually going to win this game?
So,
if I had to ask you right now.
At this point, let's hold up.
All right, R button going to be pressed here. As it connects onto the Scion, they're going to look for him here. As into the backline goes Carrier, he manages to find the Aphelios, but he gets a Wild Growth. It's a lot of damage, and Kingen was tanking for about 15 years. Zeus, he dives on top and he finds the Aphelios. Viper is dead already. Zeus goes golden to keep himself alive. All right, I take it all back. It's not Carrier POG, it's Zeus POG. He's going to get it this time.
What a re-engage there from the Jax. KDA doesn't tell the full story. This combination of the Jax and the Rakan working out perfectly. HANWHA Live, though, they don't want to give up this Baron. They want to try and contest. Still have 4 people available, and Clid has Smite as well.
It's not the fastest Baron in the world, but it is going down quickly enough. Kingen, not a massive health bar as Carrier tries to go forward. Volbreak, yes, he nails it! Clid, what is this? All right, well, thanks for the leash, I guess. They lose the Aphelios, they get a Baron, they lose Clid, so maybe it's going to be a Drake. Well,
dead
I mean, the game is dead even, yeah. There's like all sorts of things happening, but not a lot of them are actually really changing how this one's working. Frost is going to connect there as it is stall point for T1. Ensuing fight is going to come in though. As over the wall goes Zeka. Not sure about that one, but he didn't have too many options. Still, the Aphelios grabs the kill. The curtains are being called, but they're not doing a whole lot of work. And immediately this time, no stopwatch to break, and Zeus will fall to the cease and desist.
And don't forget, Baron buff is available. 1.5 minutes here for HANWHA Live. They're going to push in. And before we got interrupted by the mid lane fight, you were asking, like, who do you think is going to take it? I think the game stayed dead even. Now obviously favoring HANWHA, but when it comes to a team fighting composition and you have Viper on Aphelios as your AD carry, itemization for HANWHA is insanely easy. No, Viper's fine. I don't know why you'd be worried at all.
No, I wasn't worried.
Zeus.
All right, there's cease and desist as the train's coming. All right, Zeus going to be able to get out of there. The charm lands, though. It's gorgeous. Another stopwatch picked up here, but I don't think it's going to save him. And down goes the Jax. He's been so heroic, but got caught out. Too many buttons for HANWHA Esports to press.
There you see the problem. Like, T1 needs to kind of have someone flank, but HANWHA have done such an amazing job. And you know what? When a member down, when in doubt, just start Nash.
Yeah. Drake is going to be taken here, but T1, I think they know that it's not going to be fast enough.
That's a leash.
And Kingen is going to come over with his 6 billion trillion health and just tank Baron for about 15 years. As Faker, oh, not going to get hit by that one.
Don't let Owner just flash in.
Yeah, well, Curtain Call going to be coming in here. As, okay, they do land the charm. They look for Carrier. They will be able to find him. Oh, he's not going to go down. It is.
Owner got it!
Owner's going to steal the Baron on the other side of things. That's 1-for-1 on Baron steals. Apparently, if you start the Baron, you are saying, we're not going to get it. We're giving it to you guys, is how that one goes. I mean, it's similar on the side of Gumayushi. He's got pretty much the same items. And by pretty much, I mean exactly. As in they go, they look for the engage. Let's see how much damage Sion can take. Well, not that. Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, that's the whole kitchen sink, and it was almost enough to take him down. Had to flash, had to ult.
Base.
Yeah, I think that T1 are going to at least take this inhibitor. Moonlight Vigil goes wide. This is
Oh, Zaka's going to force at the very least a TP. Surely.
He's definitely going to take this.
Baron recalls are fast enough, so it's just going to be the inhib turret.
Okay.
Okay, Clit is flanking.
Well,
he is flanking.
Oh my goodness, Secret Agent Clit. I think he actually,
seen.
yeah, he's going to be seen on one of these plethora of, oh no, he's not, because they knew about that one.
Oh my god.
They knew about that one.
Okay, no, they know.
Okay, the control war goes
But they know!
And so now they definitely know, and now there's 4 people. Gumayushi, oh, he's going to get flashed on cease and desist, but there's the stopwatch. Really nice Everfrost is going to connect, but Clit is very much down to his GA. Now Viper, can you actually auto-attack, as this is such an awkward position for a team fight? Clit's going to go down first, and now Kingen needs to block as many of these bullets as he can. I guess 1 or 2 is fine. And T1, they do kill the jungler, and they are going to have to be happy with that, I think, for now.
That should possibly be the Soul going over. This is so incredible amount of value here, particularly in the side lane, but this game has really come down to team fighting Skuma.
Oh dear, there's the dash. Okay, Gumayushi going to be okay for now.
Not even close, baby.
Yep, got the flash. So this Drake is not...
Yeah, that's Soul, for sure. So... Soul goes over to T1. Baron is about to spawn in a minute, so I assume either team now going to go for the back. Ocean Soul has been picked up, which is going to help out Owner, help out Zeus.
That's a nice shock blast, as Faker's starting to put some items together. Absolutely. Viper will get the majority of his health level.
What about flip number 3?
Yeah, if at first you don't succeed, try again, as the curtain call's going to come forward. It's taken by Aphelios. What? That's the wrong 80 carry to steal that one away, as Kingen is now massive, standing in the front line. HANWHA Esports, I think they just got away with the Baron.
Yeah, that's it.
This game's silly.
They got it. And now all that T1 can do is back.
I'm so sorry about the outburst.
Oh my god, the inhibitor is going to fall.
Is the minions? The minions are the most... Oh,
it's gone, Atlas.
They've done it.
Wait.
They've done it. The 6th man.
Whoa.
And they're also going to be able to take this inhibitor turret on the top side of the map.
Is that going to be it?
Oh my goodness. Okay, 2 inhibs are down. And they have Baron for another 2.5 minutes. They can go back by...
Just tank anything that's thrown at him from T1. And the 2 inhibs are going to mean guaranteed pressure. So HANWHA Life, once 3 inhibs are down, you're done.
All right, in goes Zeka. Doesn't find the charm on a faker, but still gets the flash out. As Owner will get knocked up. Is he going to get changed CC? He is. He gets off the ultimate as now... Oh, the charm! Zeka, you god! And they are going to be able to take down even more. Oh my goodness, taking life into his own hands is Viper. Gale forcing forward. And after the game was neck and neck the entire time. Baron steal for Baron steal. Even objectives across the board. No gold in it. HANWHA Esports stands strong. And Sion is going to be the lock-in. Kingen just really liked the amount of health that he got. And, you know, survived in the matchup quite nicely. So that is going to be it. And honestly, the game isn't about him. So really, they just needed a beefy frontline. Yes, Poppy's pretty tanky, but no one is as tanky as that is true. So maybe that's better.
We'll see. He might end up going tank.
The idea of more Sunfire capes kind of...
That's what... Sunfire and Abyssal?
Yeah. No, it's just absurd. This is dangerous. It's a gamble being taken on both sides of the rift, and we'll see who is going to be able to come out on top. As T1, this time, the Aphelios in the hands of Gumayushi, one of his favorite champions. He's being very outspoken about it. See how he goes. We hop into the rift for game 2. Wow, HANWHA fans actually extraordinarily loud today. I think maybe we are on the HANWHA side of LoL Park here today, and so we can hear them a little bit more acutely. But certainly a full house here at LoL Park, which is absolutely fantastic to see. And it's going late, Chronicler, because our first series was quite a long one, as Zeus going to face check a million people and is going to die. This is, well, not quite yet. They want to give the kill to Viper, and yeah, he will get it. There we go. Should we call Wolf? Ask him about the certifications. Are you allowed to give a certification at 1 minute?
No, I think there needs to be a multi-kill at least.
All right. So,
but I do think that we should get him.
I've got him on speed.
We need him on speed out because the odds of a Zeri moment happening
with this full wave of minions, and that means that Clid's going to be in trouble. Zeka and FAKER fighting it out. FAKER seeing what he can do here, as there is the bop. Does he have another barrel? A few more autos are going to be necessary, as in comes Owner, and I think FAKER may have baited it out. He finds the Q, and that is a very dead Gragas. First blood goes to Owner. Sorry, second blood. Sorry, it was the 1 minute kill actually really got to me, but basically first blood in a real game, right?
And big moment there. 41 getting...
Oh, yeah, dangerous scenario is Kingin. He's charging the Q that is definitely not going to hit Owner. But that was what he had to offer. He's going to have to accept it. Zeka just taking a bit more of a drink here in this mid lane. And Clid is going to tell Owner to leave, but still doing a great job. Here's the T1 jungler. Is cast to push FAKER underneath the turret, but once again, it's all a bait. Every time this seems to happen, it is when Owner is right there.
And
I suppose, of course, Yuumi X is not necessarily a laning duo, regardless. We have seen them do a little bit better than this as T1. On this Drake, they are going to be able to secure it as the fight is going to break out. Kingin is down here towards his bottom side at 7 minutes. In the meantime, Clid is already dead and the Scion has just left. And now Viper and Life are in trouble. Viper trying to stay alive, and he will be able to flash away. The You and Me is going to get Life out of there as well, but they have no summoner spells, and Zeus was top lane the whole time.
oh boy, it's a 6-game angle, Atlas. That's what we're looking at here, because HANWHA Life, everything goes wrong. They lose the skirmish in the river. Viper and...
Right now, not a lot of items on the Zeri. You generally need a few before you're really an issue. As Carrier puts down the campfire, and they're going to look for some extra plates here. Should be able to get them, as FAKER once again scuffling with Zeka, and of course, Owner in possession. FAKER doesn't need him. That's a solo kill, and that is all too easy. The POG from game number 1, and FAKER is just toying.
This is a perfect... Oh, teleport behind them.
All right, let's see what they can actually do here as the Prowling Projectile will connect. The answering teleport is going to come forward. They're looking for Carrier first, but Zeus will turn up, and now Zeka could be in an awkward position. He's going to have to flash, and he does so. Gets the Yuumi to help him out there, as Kingin was trying to get in position for a train and decides that this one's out of service.
Stormrazor or Triforce rather next. But I feel like the value does really diminish.
Jerry gank, he's going to dive forward. There's the final chapter. Zeus should be going down here, and they are going to be able to get him. So already, I mean, look at that Stormrazor value. Completed here by Zeka. We have the best item in the game for Kingin already complete. But man, they are so far behind the curve, as T1 will just grab themselves Shirley. She will help them knock down even more of these turrets. And Life Esports just need to put like a pause.
He's dead.
T1. As, yeah, Zeus might be dead yet again. He does ult. As Kingin not going to be able to tank him forever, as he gets the big ult knock up. There's the Heartbreaker. Zeus is doing a bunch of work for a really long time. Can he get it? No, he can't. Not quite. but man, that was closer than it needed to be.
And even though he doesn't end up getting the kill, this actually buys them a ton of time and should get them a second charge here, and I think also just the inner. So that's a very gold positive trade. Did Zeus have to die? No, probably not.
Is that inner turret top in mid for Zeus and
well, yeah.
Well, I think the Zeri might be dead. He's going to survive for a bit longer, but nope, that's a cat dead as well, as now Zeka, he walked a little too close and he's going to have to flash to get himself out of the way. Congratulations on the outer turret. I don't think HANWHA Esports really liked the trade.
Reports are back. It was, in fact, not worth on the extended play.
Ah.
Yeah.
I think that one of the bands
and surely between the exhibition put on by Dudu yesterday and now Faker, we can collectively learn that what our pro players are able to do, and not just our, but like what pro players are able to do with this champion, it's too much. Oh, you can't.
Side, not even 50% of his health bar has gone just yet. Phalanx attempting to be installed here.
This Jack shows some stone play.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not gonna die.
Nope.
Nemo on side. We do have Zeus attempting to shove, but do note without Baron, actually getting this is a little bit tough. It is up. It's 20 minutes.
Well, Faker once again. There is the Glacial Prison. Zeka managing to body slam beforehand, but still, they're just going to buy enough space, get themselves the inner, and that is all you need to do. Chickens, there are some positives coming through. But this is Baron time. They get a bunch of trinkets out from HANWHA as Zeus on a gorgeous flank. Look at this. They dive on top of Klid. He's going to flash. Heartbreaker is going to get him out of there. As there's the ult from Viper. He's doing a fair bit of damage, and now Faker, who is dealing with Zeka and Kingen, is going to back away as well. But they're just going to wait it out. They'll wait it out. They'll go towards the Baron yet again, and then there won't be any electrocution to worry about.
Crucial there is that now the ultimate from Viper is down. Same for the summoners from Live. T1 still taking a risk here.
They certainly are. Zeka moving forward. There's the cask. It is the secure for Owner. And all 5 game, no bias. And set up for, you know, potentially in 5 minutes time, Exodia's on the board. Stacked deck.
I do gotta say though, T1 to actually go and make sure that they end the game on this. Even if they don't, the position that they're in currently, right, like an almost 10k gold lead, 9k at the moment. They have a Fataphelios, they have an amazing front line. But I'd still be a little bit worried if Quick Blades does get finished, right? You just don't want to take the risk, so using your Baron to shove out maximally, get those inhibs down, and really lock HANWHA in their base. Opportunity for T1 here to bring us to a 6th game of the day.
It is still Zeri as Klid is trying to be sneaky around here. Owner not really too worried about the damage though, as Faker will get knocked up momentarily. A little bit of a stun, but they're just so tanky. Glacial Prison is going to connect there, as going golden is Zeka, but he hasn't had the greatest of times. He will be taken down. That is a kill for Gumayusi. Can he get more? Inhibitor going to be the next thing on the menu, is now Faker dashing forward, just testing Viper. And they'll take a second inhib as well. The turret just like paper as Faker was dashing forward. Does have a cozy campfire to go back to here, as Carrier keeping everyone happy and healthy. And Gumayusi will find the snare. There's the cleanse onto Viper, but he just dies, just explodes. It's so much damage from this Aphelios. It's a double kill. Now Kingen will be on the fountain, keeping his cat safe, but not his Nexus. And T1 will bring us to a game 3 in incredibly decisive fashion.
Game number 1 was a back and forth, a slugfest. Both teams staking their claim.
Kingen thinking about being a bit crocodilian towards the top lane. Kind of cute. Not sure whether into the brick wall of Sion is going to be the greatest. And I think going for the gentleman's agreement, this is a dignified top lane. That's what I'm talking about. You know, the red and black tinges of the Sion and the Ornn. Absolutely glorious as they saunter majestically towards a lane where they will just beat minions.
Hey,
till they can be great front lines for their team.
But not really up to him. Owner playing the Kazakhs this time around. T1 definitely a little bit lower on CC than some of their previous games, and this is a Zeri Yuumi, and it feels like HANWHA Live this time around, much better end of the deal.
I think so too. I think eyes are going to be on Zekker to see whether he can stand up in this lane as the Gragas this time around. It's a big test. Let's hop onto the Rift. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the skin coordination actually fantastic between Clid and Viper. You love to see it. Also, the Yuumi skin working out very well. Look at the color coordination. You love it. Kingen just having a great time, of course. Very, very comfortable on this on. Was by far his best pick last year. This year, all the time. He's just very, very good. As HANWHA Live set up a ward and just park themselves here in this lane. They did quite early on as Clid going to make his way in, see whether they can get something here as Zekker is just going to flash body slam, finds the charm, but it's on to Clid, and Clid's just going to be able to grab it. Dives under the turret. I'm not sure whether you really wanted to do that. However, he is going to survive, at least, after sacrificing 100% of his health bar to the turret gods.
Big win there for HANWHA Live. Zekker gets the setup. Flash damage off, had the W primed already, and now
all right,
Zeus.
All the Forge God going to come through here as Zeus is at least able to drive the train all the way towards these minions, going to be able to take it out. That is the coolest way to proxy a minion wave I have ever seen. Oh dear.
He needs to die.
He does. He does. Sion generally can be trusted to do this.
Oh my god, he's fine!
That's okay. Oh, that's actually just the coolest way out I've ever seen. Look at how much time he wasted. Yet again. I imagine he did it on purpose, you know, obviously has been working in scrims and things like that. Okay. Oh, not going to be able to find the Q as grabbing him. Going to be cleansed as Viper can skate out of this one at any time. We'll see when he's actually going to press that button. He may have actually used the dash a little bit earlier on, but he's just going to move back towards Clid and will be able to keep himself alive. But still, does
contest heavily as well as Clid.
This is dangerous.
But Harry has ulti.
Be here. Yeah, Clid's going to get spotted. He slinks in, gets pushed back there. Grabbing him has been armed. Clid, he may need to ult to try and get out of this one, but no, he is just going to be able to walk it off. Should be fine, as, yep, Ona with the Rift Herald. He can just come around and drop that if he would like to, but maybe they don't even need to. Maybe they could use it in a different lane, because this turret is on its last legs, and it's 10 minutes. But they could also increase the tempo and just throw it down anyway, as Viper sticks around for a moment, but he will have to leave. As speaking of, okay, the train is going to arrive, but thankfully, Viper does just skate his way out, so isn't going to die to it. Still, that is going to guarantee the turret, and T1 have so much control of this game.
And this time around, it's Kingen, unlike anchored in the previous game.
And is Kingen going to be okay?
Yeah, he's on. He's fine.
Okay. He's,
I don't know about his turret, though. That,
yeah.
I'd say his turret will not be.
Gamiushi is just having the greatest time ever on this Aphelios right now, as it's going to get pushed back. Not a whole lot they can do about it. Campfire set up. There's Shelly as well, as Viper and Life are going to move their way in. Ona over to the side. They're not able to finish off the turret just yet, but man, they are just rolling in plates. Zekker here on up. Clid was in his mist for a few moments.
Oh, look at the TP from Zekker.
Yeah.
That's a deep angle.
That is very, very deep. He's looking for it.
Drake's gone, though.
Yeah, are we actually going to be able to find anything to actually fight for, as Kingen's going to have his ram denied. Zekker also trying to move over here. Clid looking for Faker, but he has Spirit Rush. He's going to be absolutely fine. And it is just Drake being taken. Honestly, not anything else to really worry about. And then the Sion is just going to unstoppably onslaught away. Ocean Drakes, though, like, my goodness, that will make Zeri completely impossible to deal with. That is a long time in the future and will require a lot of things to go right here for Viper. As Ona is going to get barreled as he's off towards the side. HANWHA Life once again watching as one of their things is going to die. And now Kingen now going to press the on-horn, looks for the opportunity, doesn't really find anyone with it, just trying to play defensively as he can. Zeus in trouble, but he just ults away. There he goes, and he'll be a-okay. And in the end, T1, they just grab more stuff. And couldn't be more on a silver platter, okay?
You're right. Yeah. It was good comedic time.
Thank you.
I'm just...
Yeah, no, I'd be disappointed as well, but it had to happen. It had to happen.
You had to do it to him.
I did. Well, we'll see whether HANWHA can grab this Drake. As you can see, T1 not wanting to give it up. Great Charm is going to connect there as immediately you've got Zeka being taken out. It's Ona that gets that kill as now Viper just desperately trying to get himself out. They should be able to utilize the ult in order to do so, and they will be able to escape. Holding onto the flash as well there for Viper is certainly good news also. So they sacrifice their grab
to get that first, and then hopefully also soon thereafter.
Oh no.
To upgrade on people's. Oh, Zeka. Oh no.
I think Zeka may be in trouble. He's going to go golden. Tries to get that cast down. Still going to flash. And isn't actually going to be taken out here. The re-engage opportunity. Is it going to happen as Faker is going to get sniped? There's the prowling projectile as well. Viper wants to be able to take this. The sidestep is just gorgeous. And Faker will be taken out before he can teleport. I don't know whether it deserves certification, but it's a kill for Viper. And if you're a HANWHA Esports fan, you're happy. A W there. And now teleport onto the Baron. There we go.
King isn't here, and he doesn't have TP available.
And, well, I mean, I've seen this movie before, and you're going to see that they do get vision of this one. Faker is off to the side, finds the charm onto Cleared. The Baron isn't dead just yet, though. He's looking to try and get in, but it's not. Oh, he almost gets it, but it's going to be secured by Ona. They take down Cleared as well, as now Viper is going to get charmed. It didn't really seem that noticeable because, of course, he's still going to be walking the same direction, but, oh, man. That was when LS and I were coming up with funny names a while ago. But I think it might be Trinity Fusion, or at least it used to be. As okay, HANWHA Esports wanted to stop the soul point from going down. Zaya's just going to charge his Q, as it is going to be the Drake secured by T1. Fight may be on, but it isn't. T1 just going to back away. HANWHA Esports going to do the same thing. No,
it's more of a.
This is a thinking.
You know when your friend
man's
Zayas.
As Zayas is. Going to be caught thinking for a moment. Yeah, use that on the minion wave earlier on. The Q is going to be denied. Viper gets another kill. The zombie version of the Scion is going to take down a ward.
So it's not Zeus' night outside of the moments he had.
Kingan's turn, or the turnaround. There's the knock-up onto Faker. The Ornhorn immediately is going to be called, and Faker says, no! You do not walk through my jungle!
They actually have to start a fight.
I mean, also look at what they have to lock down Zeri.
Yes, it's not a lot. It's really just the threat of an objective, and lo and behold,
it's been working for them, right? Like, it's been fine. As Faker is actually spotted here. Viper is playing pretty far up. It's a little bit frightening. However, he is going to be all right. You can see Zeka is on the top side of the map, just dealing with that minion wave as best he can. Bottom wave just being left to its own devices. Hopefully it can take care of itself. And T1, they get mid-prio, the Baron available. 5,000 gold, all that separates these two teams. You were hutting?
Yeah, no, just Viper getting the W activation. That was cool.
Cleared is going to have to Heartbreaker and is going to get his heart broken. Owner is going to clear him up. That is very swift execution. Zayas could be in trouble as well as Faker looks for the Spirit Rush. The Operation Get Behind Viper as Zeka is extraordinarily low. Viper is still okay, but everybody else is just getting destroyed. Viper ults. He's trying to do it, but he's going to get charmed. He's going to get taken out. And HANWHA Esports, that was not your team fight. T1 will win the game.
Starts off with Klid getting caught and ends with a clean ace for T1. That was the twist. That was the reveal. That was the payout, Atlas, of this slow burn of a game.
What is that, like, by the way, T1 just still win? Is that the twist?
I guess.
Oh man, the writers must have striked, I think, for that one to be a twist. As once again, Glid is going to be charmed up and taken out. Nothing he can really do there, as both of the Nexus turrets will be taken out. The Nexus to follow, and T1! Oh man, they made us wait for it, but they managed to take the series against HANWHA.